There's a brutal gap between having a product idea and building a multi-million-dollar business around it. Most inventors never cross that gap, not because their idea isn't good, but because they follow the wrong sequence. I've watched brilliant inventors go bankrupt, while painfully average ideas turn into real businesses. And it had nothing to do with the creativity, nothing to do with luck. It came down to a few decisions most inventors make way too late after they've already burned tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'm going to show you what actually separates product ideas that become real businesses from the ones that quietly die as just an idea. Here's a sequence almost every inventor follows. It feels logical and it sounds responsible. Idea, patent, prototype, then find customers. And this sequence is a financial death trap because it burns through your savings before you even know if there's a business. I know this firsthand. I personally spent $35,000 following this exact path, only to discover after the prototype was done that manufacturing costs made the product impossible to sell profitably. That moment hurts because the brutal truth is this: you're solving engineering problems before answering the most important question: will anyone pay enough for this to actually make money? Most inventors don't realize this until they're 20, 30, even $50,000 deep. The people who win, they flip the sequence. They validate the business opportunity first, and they only build once the demand, the math, and the margins all work. Before a single prototype, before patent filing, before a design sprint, winning inventors answer these questions. First, market demand. The question isn't, do people like my idea? It's this: are people already spending money trying to solve this problem badly? If money is already moving in the market, you're not creating behavior, you're redirecting it. If it's not, that's a red flag. Second is manufacturing reality. Can this be built profitably at the price customers already expect to pay? Not what you want to charge, what the market will actually accept. This is where a lot of great ideas die because the margins never made sense to begin with. Third, customer acquisition. How will you reach the buyers and what will it cost to acquire them? If you don't know how customers will discover products like yours, you don't have a business, you have a guess. Most inventors answer these questions after burning $20,000 to $50,000. Smart inventors answer these questions for under $10,000, and they kill ideas fast if any one of them fails. That's not pessimism, that's discipline. This part makes people uncomfortable because brilliant ideas feel like they should win, but brilliant ideas come with a hidden tax. They require educating customers about the problem they don't even know they have, and that is brutally expensive. Average ideas, they solve problems people already know they have, and they are already paying to fix. Here's the difference: a garage organizer that improves on existing products captures demand that already exists. A flashy kitchen gadget that introduces a brand new behavior has to create demand from scratch. Creating demand costs millions. Capturing demand costs thousands. That's why average ideas quietly hit $1 million, while genius inventions run out of cash and disappear. So here's the real sequence that works. Not the sexy one, the profitable one. First, business model validation, market demand, manufacturing reality, then customer acquisition. If the math doesn't work here, it's a no-go, and you walk away early. Second, design for profitability, not perfection, not feature creep, profitability. Every decision is filtered through margins, costs, and scale. Third, prototype for production, real materials, real constraints, real manufacturing conditions, not fantasy versions that fall apart later. Fourth, launch with distribution already built. You don't launch in hope. You launch with buyers, channels, and acquisition costs already mapped out. This sequence has an 86% success rate. The traditional approach, about 5%. We've used this process on over 2,000 products and helped generate billions in revenue for clients because it forces the right decisions early when mistakes are still cheap. If you're starting to realize you might be following the wrong sequence, don't burn another dollar guessing your way forward. I've opened up free strategy sessions where we'll run your idea through this exact validation process and show you the smartest next step. So click the link in the description. Here's the hard truth: most inventors never hear. Your idea doesn't fail because it's bad. It fails because the order of decisions is wrong. Fix the sequence, and everything downstream gets easier. Ignore it, and no amount of creativity will save you. Now you know the real sequence that separates product ideas that become million-dollar businesses from the ones that quietly die. But knowing this and implementing it are two very different things. If you want to validate your idea the right way before you spend $1 on the wrong sequence, click the link below to book a free strategy session. We'll show you exactly which decisions to make first and in what order. And when you're done, watch my video, What You Must Check Before Building Your Product Idea, my 4-step process. I'll break down the exact validation steps that prevent expensive mistakes.